It has been 3 years since we've had a single new custom partner added to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The last time we had a custom partner added to Xenoverse 2 was all the way back in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 14, when UI Sign Goku, GT Vegeta, and Dispo released, and those were all hero vote characters. Again, you guys remember, it was 2 Gokus in the form of Goku and Goku Black, 2 Vegetas in the form of Vegeta and Baby, and then 1 fusion, which is just really funny how all the results were Goku, Vegeta, and then a fusion of Goku and Vegeta. With new characters like DBS Broly, the transforming one, and of course a new custom partner in the form of Golden Frieza, it makes us think that we'll finally get a character that we've been itching for to get a custom partner, and that is Ultra Instinct Goku. This character has basically been starving for one since the game has come out. They've made 3 different presets of him and 2 presets of his second version, Ultra Instinct Sign. 5 presets of UI Goku when they could have just made 1 custom partner. I know they are itching to just do it, and this is the perfect time to do it. Another great thing of the custom partner updates is that we already know that we have basically both the Super Saiyan 4s and then also SSJ4 Gogeta as a playable character in the game. So I'm thinking SSJ4 Daima Goku's got a chance too, but why stop there? We have base Goku Black, Rose Goku Black, and regular Zamasu all as custom partners, but we still don't have fused Zamasu as the custom partner. There are so many characters that they've started making themes for that they haven't completed, probably because they just stopped making custom partners altogether. But again, this DLC is the perfect chance to revive the concept of making new custom partners, because there are so many characters in the game who are starving for a good buff. But yes, hello everyone, it's me again, Steve Doja here, and I actually completely forgot we even got the end of Z outfit for Goku. I think that took like a year to add. They promised they would give us that, and then it took like a year to add or something crazy like that. But yeah, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is it's back. It's back. They saw what Sparking Zero was doing. They weren't very impressed, so it looks like they're kicking Xenoverse 2 in the butt and telling it to work extra hard, because we are getting some pretty cool stuff. Now, obviously, again, the confirmed characters are transforming DBS Broly and Ultra Supervillain Golden Frieza, and that's it. There is not any new characters beyond that point. So if you guys hear about a potential 3rd character, that's not the case. We already have the full advertising for the DLC's cover, which shows Frieza and Broly, and this is official. It's not like a leak, it's not like an edit, it's not like a scam or anything. This is an official given to us one, right? So if there's a 3rd character, we would have known by now, and if there is going to be a 3rd character, it'll probably be revealed in the trailer, which we don't have yet. So for now, this DLC has 2 pretty good characters. Again, Frieza and Broly, both super popular. They both have great move variety. It's going to be good for the game. It's going to be good for custom characters. It's going to be good for the custom partners, etc. But a very big important thing of these characters is that Broly is a character who benefits a lot from the custom partner system. And now he's getting basically his previous 2 forms playable in the game, which means his skill set is going to get even bigger. And then obviously his Super Soul list is probably going to get bigger too, because since there's a new DLC, they're probably going to add yet another Broly Super Soul. And with more Broly Super Souls, they're probably going to add another Paragus Super Soul, because they always cannot help it. So, I don't know, maybe we'll even get a Broly look as a Super Soul reference, right? On top of that, Frieza, who is also in the same movie as Broly, is going to probably get a lot too, because again, it's really weird that they put Frieza and Broly in the same DLC pack, unless if they want to do something with that specifically. Now, we know in Frieza's case especially, he basically has only his Dragon Ball Z moveset in this game, and I'm being very serious. Even when it comes down to his ultimate attacks, like Emperor's Death Beam and stuff like that, Emperor's Death Beam is from Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of F. That is not from DBS. Emperor's Edge, also from Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. That is not from DBS. So Frieza basically is missing his entire Dragon Ball Super moveset from Resurrection F, Tournament of Power, DBS Broly. Yeah, he barely does that much in DBS Broly, but they could still make a Super Soul based on one of his quotes, you know, like for example when he transforms against Broly, "This is Golden Frieza, the last thing you'll ever see." Maybe some buff that when you go golden with the Frieza custom race, or anytime you're golden Frieza in general, you get like a ridiculous stat buff. You know how Super Saiyan Blue Goku has that ridiculous Kaioken Super Soul that not only works on him, but works on any other character in the game that can also activate Kaioken? Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, here we go. When using Kaioken or Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which is literally only accessible to Super Saiyan Blue Goku, you get these ridiculous stat increases. Frieza can easily have one of those. The same thing with Blue Evolved Vegeta, actually. Blue Evolved Vegeta also has a Super Soul that, you know, when he transforms or when he just exists in Blue Evolved in general, he has a buff activate for himself. Yeah, this is everything I've got. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta's Evolved Super Soul. Only once when using Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved, temporarily activates Autoki recovery. Now in Vegeta's case, because he's already transformed, the game recognizes him as already being in this state and lets activate. Frieza can easily get a Super Soul like that, and there's no reason why they can't do that, because this guy's DLC is like, what, DLC 11, DLC 12? The one we're getting now is DLC 20. They've got more time, they've got more skill, they probably have more money, so they can easily get, you know, something as simple as a good Super Soul for Frieza, like, done. Now, in the case of Daimo Goku obviously has a lot to eat from, because I don't think I need to tell anybody that it's kind of weird that this guy, in particular, basically got nothing from Daimo Goku. He didn't get, like, any of his moves. Like, nothing. Like, straight up actually nothing. And then Daimo Goku didn't get anything from him either. Daimo Goku doesn't have, you know, Kamehameha times 10. Daimo Goku can't use Dragon Fist. Daimo Goku can't do any of the moves that this guy can do. It's extremely weird that they didn't do that, so I'm assuming they're going to add a custom preset to Daimo Goku that gives him access to that, because, again, I want to remind you, Daimo Goku can't use Kamehameha without it being his ultimate attack, and as his ultimate attack, it's genuinely worse than a regular Super Kamehameha. It takes too long to fire and it does too little damage. The animation is also way too long for how little damage it does, which means the enemy has a higher chance of just using an evasive to get out of it, or just, you know, it gives you less damage windows and a stamina break. So Daimo SJ4 Goku would actually benefit greatly from having a custom partner preset where he can at least use some of this guy's moves. Now, this guy has some ridiculous moves. He's got, like, Evil Eye. He's got, like, everything, right? But all I'm asking for Daimo Goku to have, and I think anyone will agree with me on this, is that Daimo Goku having Kamehameha times 10, you know, Burst Kamehameha, a regular Kamehameha, for God's sakes, a Super Kamehameha, not the Daimo version, just a regular, clean, old Super Kamehameha. Maybe even the Kaioken moves, because, again, in Dragon Ball Daima, when Super Saiyan 4 dashes around, he makes the Kaioken sound effect, so that could work too. And please, 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 Dragon Fist. I know we never use Dragon Fist in the actual anime, of course, but why would you not just give him Dragon Fist? Like, this is a what-if game. I think it's safe to say no one would really mind if in a what-if game he gets access to Dragon Fist. Like, I don't think that's not going to bother any of you guys, right? But yeah, Daimo SSJ4, I think naturally he's a very good character, obviously, but it's kind of weird how he just doesn't have access to SSJ4 Goku's moves, and SSJ4 Goku doesn't have access to his moves, vice versa. Maybe if Daimo Goku doesn't get added as a custom partner, which would suck, that would be fine so long as this guy gets his moves. I think we can all agree that this guy could probably use some of his moves better, especially the Daimo Kamehameha, because the Daimo Kamehameha requires a heavy stun, and this guy has the access to heavy stun people very easily. So, yeah, I think he should, you know, get something out of that. They're just leaving the custom partner feature on the back burner. They're waiting to cook something up with it, I'm sure, because it's one of the most well-received features in the game by far, so it's not like they're going to just leave it for dead. And in Fuse Zamasu's case, I think his is just really obvious and really easy. Fuse Zamasu, weirdly enough, has literally every single other form that is a part of the character in the game with a custom partner version. Base Goku Black has a custom partner, Rose Goku Black has a custom partner, Base Zamasu has a custom partner, so why would Fuse Zamasu not have a custom partner? Fuse Zamasu already was the worst of all of them in their base forms without custom partners, and now he's definitely the worst by far because he doesn't have a custom partner and the rest of them do. Fuse Zamasu could definitely benefit from having way more stamina. If you could turn him into a basic attack character, he'd probably be pretty OP, because all of his gameplay is basic attack. It's kind of hard to even land a super with him because the supers require so much setup, which is only possible in his basic attacks. If you could raise Fuse Zamasu's basic attack stat by just picking a very high basic attack stat, you know, preset, or by picking a super soul that, I don't know, buffs his damage or gives him anything other than, you know, his really cringe, weird, oh, at the start of battle I have infinite ki. Okay, well, that doesn't matter because your super attacks can only work in a combo, so the infinite ki doesn't even help him. It would help another character more than it would help him. It's actually kind of tragic. So if he could have a different super soul, if he could have access to, you know, even some better super attacks, you know, like Aura Slide, Energy Wave combo, things he can use outside of his, you know, giant combo strings, he would be amazing. So Fuse Zamasu is another character I'd like to see get that, and honestly, it's more than I'd like to see him get it. He more so deserves it, because how does the rest of your forms, bro? It's not even just that everyone else in his transformation line gets it. The guy he fights also gets it, but he doesn't have it. Is that not, like, insanely weird? And obviously, the last one would be Ultra Instinct Goku. Now, Ultra Instinct Goku is such an easy custom partner to do already, because they made 3 presets of Ultra Instinct Goku, and then they made 2 presets of Ultra Instinct Sign Goku. Ultra Instinct Sign Goku has a festival move that no other Goku in the game can equip, because none of them are Ultra Instinct, but the only other guy who'd be able to equip it is the white-haired Ultra Instinct. And yeah, naturally, he should get a custom partner preset because, bro, you want to use his unique moves, and he has a giant bag, bro. He's got Divine Kamehameha, he's got regular Kamehameha, he's got Soaring Fist, he's got Meteor Crash, he's got Surging Spirit, he's got all of his unique new attacks, even in Sign Goku, where he's got Sign of Awakening, he's got Godly Display, he's got he's got Soaring Fist, he's even got the other Divine Punch Ki Blast move. Like, Jiren, for God's sakes, actually has access to one of his moves. So it's kind of weird that Jiren in a custom partner gets UI Goku's moves before UI Goku gets his own moves in a custom partner. Is that not, like, insane? I think we can all agree that UI Goku is another one who obviously needs a custom partner preset, because it is absurd that, again, I want to remind you, Jiren not only gets UI Goku's moves, but he also gets the moves of his full power Jiren form and his Ultra Supervillain Jiren form. This guy is one of the luckiest custom partners in the game. He gets everything from all of his forms, and he has great Super Souls, and he has great stats. And he gets UI Goku's move and Ki Blast Cannon. Like, dude, Jiren is so blessed, and UI Goku can have the same thing. They just need to try. They just need to make him a custom partner. It'd be really easy. It's not like it'd even be hard to adjust his colors or anything, right? Because he would just share the same color nodes as regular Goku, but for the lower body. So this isn't even slightly difficult. This is very easily achievable. And yeah, I think that's probably a great place to end the video. Again, there's not a lot to say about custom partners. Well, I guess there's a lot to say because there's so much more I want to talk about, but this is where I want to end it. The custom partners that I've requested in the game are the ones that have always should have been custom partners in the game. And then we have newer ones like, you know, Frieza and Broly, which definitely have to be custom partners now because, I mean, bro, they're literally both getting new versions. Like, okay, DBS Broly transforming Broly, maybe he doesn't have to be a custom partner, right? But they do have to update the other DBS Broly to be able to put on all of those moves. Otherwise, that's just extremely unfair and messed up. And Golden Frieza especially needs to be a custom partner because First Form Frieza can't even use Golden Frieza's, like, he can't even use all of Golden Frieza's moves. First Form Frieza can't have Emperor's Death Beam as an ultimate, I'm very sure. So he probably isn't going to have Ultra Supervillain Frieza's moves as a custom partner either. So First One Frieza, just get him out of here. In fact, you know what? Replace him entirely with Golden Frieza, and nobody will have an issue with that. Hell, replace him with Final Form Frieza, and that'll still be good enough. But Frieza, man, he needs so much help, dude. He's been in Xenoverse since the beginning, and he has got no love the whole game. Even for custom Frieza isn't even that good because it's based on his first form, not even his final form or his golden form. But alas, I think that's a good place to end the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, obviously, again, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, as it greatly supports the channel. Leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next, fellas. I do love you all. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Take care and peace.